So cryptocurrencies are continuing to remain bullish, not a sign of bearishness. We have Shiba Inu, just like we called out in my video and in my Patreon yesterday. We will get a big bounce, and we have gotten a huge bounce off this level of support, approximately a 40% gain in a very short period of time. We have Bitcoin ended up breaking this morning a strong level of resistance, $56,000. We have Ethereum headed to the moon. Dogecoin is coiling up to make a huge move. In this video, we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu. We're going to be talking about Dogecoin, cryptocurrencies. So make sure you watch this entire video. You cannot miss what I have in store for you today. What's up, Myles? It is ladies and gentlemen here. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss these time-sensitive videos about cryptocurrencies that I make every single day. A lot of times I call out huge plays way before they happen so you can make a lot of money. If you want to get access to my profitable trade signals, when to buy and sell cryptocurrencies like Dogecoin or Shiba Inu or Cardano, cryptos way before they blow up, and even while they're blowing up when to sell, join my Patreon for only $10 a month. In my Patreon, I have also services where you can talk to me on the phone. We can do a phone consultation so we can look over your current portfolio, see if there's things that we need to move around so that you can make the most profits this bull run. I also have a 5,000 member Discord and a bunch of other services in my Patreon, which is in my video description below. And make sure to also follow my Instagram and Twitter. I do put very important information on them. And if you love cryptocurrencies, make sure you smash up the like button and blow up the comment section and let me know your favorite 3 cryptocurrencies for this month of October. I'm also giving away 200 Dogecoin to one lucky winner tomorrow, which is Saturday night. I do announce the winner on my Instagram story, but all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow my Instagram and Twitter, and put Dogecoin giveaway in the comments below. So let's go ahead and dive straight into the video. First and foremost, let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. So we are seeing cryptocurrencies the last 24 hours kind of sideways, but Solana ended up pumping about 7%. Very good to see. We have Algorand up 5%, another very good cryptocurrency that we announced in the Patreon. And look at this, Shiba Inu is the number 20th cryptocurrency by market cap, still up 257% in the last 7 days. We are going to be taking a look at some technical analysis, which is going to be able to help us to understand where are we headed? What prices are we going to in the whole cryptocurrency market? Are we going to go up or down? How is this weekend going to look? So we will be diving into technical analysis in just a second. But before we do so, we have a lot of very important and bullish news to cover before we get into technical analysis. The best way to understand where cryptos are headed, if they're going to go up or if they're going to go down, is to understand both technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Technical analysis allows you to see with accuracy where cryptos are headed, if they are bullish patterns or if they're bearish patterns. And if you can see bearish patterns, you can understand that things are most likely going to go down to a very high percentage. And if things are bullish, you will understand that cryptos most likely will continue to go up. So if you take a look at technicals and you couple it with fundamental analysis, and fundamental analysis, what that is understanding the news and basically what is actually happening in the world. What's going on with these cryptocurrencies? Why are they going up? Why are they going to go up? This information, if you put them both together, can help you to become the best investor. Most investors are either technical analysts or they either are based on pure fundamentals. People invest with either one or two things, and not many people use both. Not many people are fundamental experts and technical experts. In my channel, we use both together so that we can have the best understanding overall in the cryptocurrency market. So Bitcoin eyes big $58,000 level of resistance. As new data shows, holders are acting the opposite according to Q1. So in Q1, what people were doing is that they were looking to start selling and taking profits when Bitcoin reached particular numbers close to $58,000. It says Bitcoin is nearing $60,000, but this time investors are adding to their positions, not selling. So what people are actually doing is they're continuing to buy, they're continuing to add into their positions because they know that cryptos are about to take off here. Not only Bitcoin is going to take off, not only Shiba Inu, not only Dogecoin, but there's Cardano. We have so many cryptocurrencies that are going to greatly benefit in this bull run in the next several months. So this is very important information to see. We're trying to see what people are doing, what people behind the scenes are doing, what are whales doing, what are people doing at these very levels. And through this data, which is on-chain data analysis, people have access, just like me and you, we have access to Bitcoin. We have access to these blockchains because they're transparent to see what transactions are being made, what wallets are doing what, and what we are understanding in this very article is that people are continuing to buy. They're not selling. They're not moving their cryptos to the exchanges, getting ready to sell. No, they're continuing to add to their positions. And not only are they continuing to add to their positions, they're putting it into cold storage. They're putting it into places that they don't even want to look at or touch for many years. Look at this. Amount of Ethereum held by miners reaches the highest level since 2016. So we are breaking a huge high for this. It says Ethereum miners are reluctant to sell their assets and appear to expect further price increases. So what we are seeing right here is that instead of the Ethereum miners, which miners for Bitcoin and Ethereum and cryptocurrencies all around the world, they have to sell the cryptos that they mine in order to make a profit. Because if they only held, they will never have money to pay their energy bills, to pay the equipment, to pay their rent. But what we are seeing is, despite all of that, is that especially Ethereum miners, they're not selling, they're continuing to hodl. They're continuing to buy, they're continuing to hodl Ethereum. And this is a very, very bullish sign, because the reason why people would hodl is because they believe that Ethereum is possibly going to be $10,000, $12,000, most likely by December or January, give or take. So this is a very, very bullish sign. And these miners, especially these institutions, these people have much more information that we have access to. And if these people are hodling, which is a bullish sentiment or a bullish sign, that means there's something that we don't know about that they know, and it's giving them a very strong reason to hodl. So this is incredible information if you hold cryptocurrencies, if you hold altcoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, XRP, wonderful news. Even greater news. We just keep getting better and better and better news. And we are seeing bullish news that's just confirming that cryptocurrencies are literally about to take off. Institutions are buying Bitcoin rather than gold as inflation cranks up. So what we are actually seeing right now is the stock market is going down. It's trading sideways. There's people fearful. There's people panicking. People are leaving gold, actually. Institutions too. Instead of buying gold, they're buying Bitcoin. What people would do in times of inflation is they would buy silver and gold as a hedge against inflation, because inflation means that you have a dollar, but it depreciates because they continue to print more money, which devalues your currency or your dollar. But gold and silver, there can't be more that is already made that is out there, so it can't be inflated, so therefore in a sense it is deflationary. So instead of people going to gold, which has a negative yield on investment, by the way, if you buy gold you would actually lose money. And not only would you lose money by just holding it, because the value actually goes down, you have also inflation, which even makes it worse. And the same almost nearly with silver. You pretty much are not going to make much money. So people are realizing that cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin in this very instant, is the best way to grow your money. It is the best performing asset class of the entire world. So if institutions are jumping into Bitcoin rather than gold, what does that tell you? People have trillions of dollars of gold. I believe the market cap of gold is $8 to $10 trillion. So if people start to leave gold and go to Bitcoin, what's that going to do? If there's not much demand for Bitcoin, for gold and silver, that means the value, since the supply is still there and the demand is going down, the value of that gold will actually go down, and that will give people even more of a reason to jump into cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, as this instance infers. So this is incredible news. But what this will do, this will bring potentially $4 or $5 trillion just into Bitcoin alone. And if that were to happen, that would push Bitcoin to potentially $170,000. And if Bitcoin were to go to $170,000, all of that money would flow into Ethereum and then to the other altcoins, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and things would really, really start to get crazy. And this is not even the only bullish thing that's going to push prices up. There's so many bullish things that we talk about on this channel every single day. So all of these things added together is what is going to bring potentially Bitcoin to $1 million here very soon. Yes, Bitcoin will reach $1 million. I personally believe this, but I think that it would be realistic for Bitcoin to hit $1 million in probably the next 5 years. It could hit $1 million faster, even much faster than we could possibly conceive, especially if all this stuff is happening behind the scenes, or it could take longer. We don't know. But Bitcoin, most likely, a lot of experts and financial experts from institutions and banks are saying Bitcoin will hit over $1 million, potentially millions of dollars. And if Bitcoin hits millions of dollars, What do you think would possibly happen to cryptocurrencies that always outperform Bitcoin, like Dogecoin, like Cardano? Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. And if you want a great platform to buy and sell cryptos like Dogecoin, Cardano, or Shiba Inu, use my WEBULL link in my video description below. If you sign up and deposit $100 using my link, they'll send you 2 free stocks worth up to $4,000. Okay, so here we go, even more information. Bitcoin price hits $56,000 as bulls return and talk focuses on Bitcoin ETF approval. So there was recently a Bitcoin ETF approval, but it's a Bitcoin ETF approval, I believe it was yesterday, by the SEC that allows people to buy companies that have invested into Bitcoin. So it's just one step in the right direction, but it's very, very potential. It's very, very possible that there will be Bitcoin ETFs approved this very month. If this happens, that would literally shoot Bitcoin probably straight up to $100,000, Ethereum probably to like $7,000 or $8,000. Things would literally go crazy, and who knows what the heck would actually happen to the altcoins. It would be absolutely insane. And Michael Saylor, he's probably one of the largest holders of Bitcoin as a single person entity in the entire world. He says the implicit endorsement of Bitcoin by major banks and regulators is going to accelerate the collapse of gold and the rise of Bitcoin as the preferred safe haven store of value for both institutional and retail investors. This guy is just confirming something that is so true and wonderful to hear to our ears. So just remember, if you want to understand where your altcoins are headed, whatever altcoin it is, whether it's Shiba Inu, whether it's Algorand, whether it's XLM, whatever cryptocurrency you hold, as long as it's a good cryptocurrency and that it has a good project and that it grows consistently over time, Bitcoin, if you monitor it, if you understand where it is headed, you will understand where those cryptos will head in time. Most importantly, let's take a look at some technical analysis. So we are seeing Bitcoin this morning ended up breaking this $56,000 level of resistance. We are forming this bullish flag and it continues to repeat over and over again. Basically what a bullish flag is, it's a very bullish pattern where you have a straight line up followed by a consolidation period, which means it trades sideways. And then you have another straight line up consolidation period. And then look, it just broke this level of resistance. We're most likely just going to continue this pattern for quite some time. I'm wondering, and it might be very, very possible that this weekend we might see a very huge pump. It's a very possible situation. But after seeing so much green, I am expecting a little bit of a pullback. Yes, a pullback that I'm waiting to make a huge entry in, which I will be announcing in the Patreon. If we do get a very nice pullback, we're going to be making a huge entry because that'll probably be the lowest point that we will see cryptos. If we do get a correction of 10%, 15%, probably less than that. If we do get one, that will probably be the lowest point we will see those cryptos for many, many months. But overall, Bitcoin is looking extremely bullish. Looking at Ethereum, this is absolutely amazing. Ethereum is just continuing to go straight up. This is wonderful to see. And look at how tight this is getting pushed into this very little range. We are seeing this ascending triangle pattern. You see this? And we're still having higher highs and higher lows. It's still a very bullish uptrend. But what is happening is we're getting squeezed into this very little point. And what happens is the bears cannot keep the price down at all. And the bulls are just playing with him. They're about to bring this price all the way up. I'm thinking that we could see $4,000 here very, very soon for Ethereum. So you better get ready. Dogecoin is also looking very, very bullish. We are having this bullish flag pattern play out and we are coiling up to make a huge move. I'm very excited for the next move for Dogecoin. Most likely we will see the 30-cent range potentially next week. Now Shiba Inu is continuing. We are getting a bullish continuance here, but we will have to see. We have this strong level of resistance. This may be the high for quite some time. It could be the high for months, maybe just the high for the next day or two. But getting this strong bounce off this level of support is very, very bullish. So we're going to have to see if we can continue to try to break this level of resistance. If we fail and get rejected here and continue to break this level of support, then Shiba Inu will be flipping bearish, at least in the immediate short term. The next couple of months, I do not know because it has pumped up so much and there's so much hype with it. But if you believe in the project, and if this project is a good project based on its fundamentals, not the technicals only, and most likely it will continue to go up in time, despite pumping up so much already so fast, and that it will most likely break all-time highs and probably much greater than that this very bull cycle. So I'm pretty confident in Shiba Inu that it will break all-time highs. Yes, we may be flipping bearish right now, potentially a head and shoulders, which is a bearish reversal pattern. So we will have to see, we'll keep a close eye on it, but getting this bullish bounce here is extremely good news to see that. We'll have to see if we can continue this uptrend, but if we don't, we can get rejected here, most likely flip bearish, or we can just trade sideways in this range for quite some time before bouncing up and making a huge move. So we'll be keeping you updated in the Patreon, where I give you guys updates on technical analysis and a whole bunch of information. So make sure you join the Patreon. You don't want to miss it. And if you got something out of this video, make sure you smash up the like button, blow up that comment section, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night.